Does it go both ways?
Yeah.
Hear about your life?
No, I don't tell him anything.
Well, I mean,
about me.
I'm going to say one thing. There's this one piece of shit comic. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say his name.
After her?
He's a loser.
Oh, no.
Right?
Yeah,
and he
like-
texted me today, hey, do you mind if I ask Khalyla out on a date? Which is a bullshit.
Hey, at least Brendan was polite enough to ask this time. I'd say that's some progress. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Brendan, please don't sue me. It was actually Tim Dillon they were referring to. It turns out Tim Dillon's been faking being gay this whole time, and he's just been hitting on other comedians' wives and girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding. Those are both jokes. But if either one of those were true, I'd respect him a lot more as a comedian because that'd be the funniest thing they've ever done. Like, could you imagine if Brendan tried to pursue Khalyla again after that train wreck he dealt with earlier this year? Like, I think if he did that, it would compensate for all the shitty comedy he's done. How could you not appreciate him going after Khalyla again? And then she'd have to give him another talking to. That'd be hilarious.
We've been through this before. What are you doing? I've got the chat log again.
No, but in all seriousness, I doubt they're talking about Brendan. I cannot imagine him doing all this over again. God, I hope he's not that stupid. Even though, like I said, that would be absolutely hilarious. I really don't know who they're talking about, though. They could just be making this up and trying to stir up some drama or maybe taking a passive-aggressive shot at Brendan. But it's really not that crazy to think that there are other comedians hitting on her, so this could be true. And then right after her and Bobby bring this up, she starts talking about how she'd never date a comedian again, and she just makes it sound like it's the worst experience ever.
That he isn't the only comic who's asked, by the way.
Who?
Just say.
Listen, comics, listen to me right now.
I-
Off. That's not cool, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't
You get a
respond.
sailor.
So you're good at like saying no comics. No one that Bobby
Zero.
would.
I would not
No
even
more comics.
remotely in his circle. I'm not interested in
Because
anybody.
of him, or just because dating a comic is not what you want to do again?
It's something I never even want to come close to doing, like in
Why?
any lifetime.
Why?
Good job, Bobby.
I love this.
I
know.
I'm very like.
You know?
Yeah, of course I know why, but I want to hear it from you as well.
I think it's absolutely traumatizing. I think it is one, if it's not for the faint of heart, and you will get dragged through the mud.
No. Because now the women that are
By the fans?
I'm being matched
By
with right
him?
now are listening to this.
By every,
This is not good.
all
yeah.
angles.
Yeah.
All angles.
No, not me though.
You know, I'm sure it is hard dating a comedian, and especially Bobby Lee, but just because you're dating a comedian doesn't mean you're gonna get dragged through the mud by the fans, I think is what she's referring to. Like, doesn't Bert Kreischer have his wife on his show sometimes? I don't think she really gets any hate, like maybe just the normal hate people get on the internet. And then Tom Segura and his wife obviously do a podcast together. I don't think she really gets any shit. So it's not like you just start dating a comedian and that means everybody has to hate you. And what she's saying right now is a reason why people don't like her, because she's making it seem like it was the worst thing imaginable dating Bobby, and it just seems like she's being passive aggressive, and she doesn't even really explain why it's so bad dating him. And then she says he was the exception, so that doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I deemed Bobby safe a long time ago. Like
Thank you.
Only because like the payoff of just
good
him
payoffs.
being like a really like, you are so fucking cute and funny.
I'm
It's
the
hard to
cutest.
resist.
Thank you.
But never again.
Okay.
Never.
All right.
Why? What's like the breaking point? What's the thing that you could tell girls that are like, I'm gonna date a comic? Like what?
You
what are they?
are-
What do you mean drag through them? Like what is it? That's
Fuck you, Nikki. I don't know what the
worst
fuck
part?
you're doing right now.
I think you're the exception, Bobby.
Are you being real?
I
I'm
really
being
do believe
real.
that.
Okay, thank you.
I think there are exceptions to this. Clearly,
Give
there
me
are a lot
another
of-
exception. Give me another exception.
Sebastian.
Absolutely,
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yes.
Louis. I'm just kidding. No,
Good joke. Yeah.
Tom Segura.
Exception.
absolutely,
Absolutely.
exception. Santino.
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Bert. Yes, Bert.
Yeah.
Bert,
Okay,
Bert.
good.
I mean,
Now
they're
that-
not easy to be.
They're not
married to.
easy.
See, what is this? Then she lists off two comedians that would be the exception. And obviously Bobby's not the exception, because she just said the reason she'd never date a comic is because of her experience with Bobby. So it doesn't make any sense. But at least it sounds like Bobby is really starting to move on. He says that they're not sleeping in the same bed anymore, and he's on dating apps and he's getting matches. So it sounds like he's finally moved on as much as he's going to. Obviously, him and Khalyla are going to be friends forever, like he says. But it's better than a month ago where he said he'd never even date anybody else.
Can't show it, but I'm we broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I was sad.
Okay. You did?
It was kind of like the comedy community was I at least was bummed to hear it.
It was
But then
bummed.
I was happy to see. I checked in on you guys afterwards. It's
I
still
know
getting
you did.
along, still cohabitating, kind of still sleeping in the same bed. Is that still going on?
No,
No, no, no, no.
Oh, wow, okay.
No, no, no,
God,
no,
no.
I think that was the last time I
no.
checked.
No, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
Last
no,
time
no,
we,
no, no.
yeah.
All right.
So anyway, I'm on the dating apps, and doing all right,
Yeah.
Crushing.
Yeah.
crushing it. Yeah, not crushing it, but I've met a couple people.
This is a big turnaround. I listened to the Harlan Williams episode today, and
Oh, you
that
did?
was when you go, I'm never.
Yeah, never,
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna go on a date. That was only
Ever.
5. That was 5 weeks ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, like
yeah.
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
And so never. Okay, so which one are you? Raya, obviously.
Oh no, that's dead zone.
Why?
I've never matched with. I matched with one girl, and I like her, right? And I don't know if this is real or not, but I set up a date for her this Sunday. But then she said she's sick today. She texted me she's sick, and she said I might have to pass on Sunday. So I think
Yeah.
that's
fair. That's
no. Is that fair or am I being?
No one gets
Bamboozled.
sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Bobby's getting back out there. He's on Raya. If you don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure it's like a celebrity dating app. So it looks like he might be going on a date with a famous person. Hopefully they didn't listen to this podcast because it might turn him off the way Khalyla's talking about dating him. And maybe that's what Khalyla wants. I don't know. That could be why she's saying that stuff. But who knows? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.